What's up guys, Pedro here, and on this video we're going to be pickling some watermelon rinds, coming up right after this. Let's cut this baby up. We're going to cut the ends off. That's a pretty good guess right there. Cut the ends off so it sits flat. We're going to cut it into wedges about 1.5 inches wide. Gotta try it. Oh my goodness, that is good. That is a good watermelon. And we're just going to cut it into wedges first, then we'll get the meat off of it. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, now that we have our wedges cut, we'll cut the meat out. Okay, when you do this, you want to leave a thin layer of meat on the rind, just like this. I'm going to cut this meat into cubes and put it in the fridge so we can eat it later. Okay, so now it's time to peel the watermelon rinds. You just use a regular old potato peeler and it peels just like a cucumber. Okay, now that we've got them all the meat cut off of them and peeled and everything, it's time to cube these babies up. You just want to cut them into bite-sized pieces. Sometimes you might get some pieces that are a little too big. Just cut them in half again. Just make them whatever size you like. These here look really good. Now it's time to put them in our sanitized jars. I'm going to shake it up just a little bit so you can fit as many as you can in there. Give it another little shake. Okay, so now let's make the brine. First we want to add 2 cups of water and 2 cups of apple cider vinegar. Of course, you can use white vinegar if you want to, but you guys know how I like apple cider vinegar. Okay, next comes a teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Then you have a teaspoon of black peppercorn. And 3 tablespoons of salt. And 2 cups of sugar. Now we're going to stir this up and let the sugar dissolve. Okay, this recipe also calls for 2 teaspoons of whole coriander seed, but I'm using ground coriander, so I'm using 1.5 teaspoons. Okay, if you're using ground coriander instead of whole coriander seed, you want to use 3/4 teaspoon to every 1 teaspoon that the recipe calls for. Okay, we're going to bring this to a boil, then we'll turn the heat down and let it cook for 5 minutes. Okay, it's time to turn the heat down and let it cook for 5 minutes. Okay, so I had to bring this show out here because my wife came home and she's got to cook dinner and she doesn't like it when I'm in the kitchen with all my photography stuff. All my lights and my microphones and stuff. So anyways, I'm getting ready to finish this video up out here. Okay, so I got kicked out of the kitchen. The wife came home, had to cook dinner, and of course I got kicked out of the kitchen. Anyways, all I have left to do is pour the brine over the watermelon rinds, which you can see I've got 2 quarts here and 5 pints. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 quarts. I don't know if I've got enough brine to cover them all, but I'm going to cover what I can. If I have to make more, I'll make some more. Let me start with the quart size. And I need a funnel. So I bought this cool funnel off of Amazon, of course. This is where I buy most of my stuff. Anyways, let's try not to make a mess. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh yeah. There's one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make some more. There's 2. There's 3. Definitely. 4. Yep. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3.5 quarts out of it. So I'll probably cut the recipe in half and make some more. My wife's gonna love that. Of course, I sanitized my jars and my lids prior to this. Pint size, and of course we're gonna do like Shotgun Red taught us. May he rest in peace. We're gonna turn them upside down. Okay, so I had some brine left over from another pickling project, and I decided to fill the last few jars with it. And we'll see how that comes out. If it comes out good, then I'll have to do another video with this brine. This one has pickling spice in it. We'll see how that comes out. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please hit the like button and share it if you're so inclined. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Until next time, God bless. Y'all take care.